Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for the final vlog from our April 2022 trip to Denmark. We've had an awesome trip though, haven't we?
It's been really good, I really enjoyed it.
So many different parks, and of course we started here in Billund with a visit to Lalandia. And yes, we're now back literally just down the road at the original Legoland park.
I can't wait to see what we've got installed today.
This has been a big bucket list for me. I've wanted to come here for many years, and to be honest, it's shocking that I've never been here before. The original Legoland Park opened here in Billund back in 1968. It features 4 roller coasters, lots of dark rides, the original Miniland, and so much history as well. Literally, we're right next to Billund Airport, aren't we?
So close.
It is really close. In fact, you can just literally walk from the airport to the park if you wanted to. We're out here on a main road. You got the Lego factory down the road, the Lego house that we've filmed that's coming up on Adventure Shawn. And yeah, it's in a completely different location to, of course, Windsor, where, you know, you're kind of in the hillside, in the countryside. You know, we're right in the middle of Billund. Let's go and see what Legoland has to offer. So literally, the car park is just over the road there. Now I know they've got loads of different car parks for the busier days, but yeah, we're parked literally right opposite the entrance. Fantastic. Got the little marching band over there. And here's the main entrance to the park, as you can see. Very different to Windsor. I'm very excited just to see the differences. Obviously, I've done quite a few Legoland parks now. Florida, Dubai.
I'm hoping it's not as hilly as Windsor.
Oh, I think it's going to be really flat, this one, Charlotte. You got the information desk over there, ticket booths. And yeah, you got the Castle Hotel around to the left. Yeah, you got lots of accommodation here.
It's quite a bit, isn't it?
Quite a big resort, actually. Park hours today are 10 AM through until 6. However, the rides close at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I think that's just so you can kind of enjoy Miniland and stuff for that last hour. But yeah, we'll wait for the turnstiles to open and we'll get inside Legoland Billund. Oh, it looks like we're in for a busy one. I tell you what, over the past 20 minutes, crowds have really built up at the entrance. So we're going to head straight down towards the back of the park first. Obviously, never been here, first time, don't have a clue of the layout. We've just tried to have a little look at the map. But yeah, it seems like it's quite a long park instead of like a round park, if that makes sense. But here's a look at the entrance. I don't know if it's called the beginning or not. But here we go, yeah, got some nice Lego models around. Where's Windsor Castle? You got Miniland just off to the left though. There's an observation tower there as well. And yeah, this really nice Dragen. The snakes there as well. Yeah, it's lovely.
Man ordering a pizza.
This is weird for you. It's only your second Legoland park.
It is, yeah.
So just seeing something different, you know. But it's always great coming somewhere for the first time. All the minifigures around. You got this minifigure in a wheelchair just down there. It's a really nice feature, isn't it? You know, making it really inclusive for everyone, which is fantastic. Yeah, I love that. But yeah, Miniland looks amazing, really nice and detailed. As we make our way somewhere, I don't know. Like we're just gonna, we'll just go with the flow. Well, I tell you what, this park is absolutely huge. Like we've walked all the way down to the back, and we're gonna start off here with X-treme racers. So yeah, looking forward to this. So Mac ride. Also, Polar X-plorer is right next to here. However, it's not open yet. I'm thinking it might be too cold this morning for it, maybe. It's only 5 degrees here in Billund. But we're going to start off with a nice ride on here. First of 4 coasters to get. There's so many rides and the theming is great. I cannot wait to show you some of these different areas. Oh, it's got a nice light up tunnel down there. Look at that, that's really cool. Tell you what, that was a great coaster, wasn't it?
I really enjoyed that. Like the trains was really nice and it was so smooth, a really fun coaster.
Nice smooth Mac ride there. Really great layout on there as well. And yeah, the train design's awesome, but it's so well looked after that ride.
It is, yeah, it looks so fresh.
Yeah, it really does. I tell you what, I'm impressed with what we're seeing so far. Unfortunately, as you probably guessed already, it is a Merlin-owned attraction, so it does mean that on-ride filming is limited. There's only some rides we're going to be able to take you on. We can't take you on the coasters. However, they've got like the monorail, the train, the boat ride, some dark rides we can take you on. But yeah, filming is limited at the Merlin parks. Right, you ready for this, Charlotte?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I think it's going to be a bit like Laser Raiders. That's what I'm expecting. Let's go and check it out. There's us vlogging down there. Hey, love it. So this is called the Temple. Nice facade. It's a great park from what we're seeing so far, but we walked through a Wild West area to get down here to the back, and it looked gorgeous, so I can't wait to show you that later. Oh, here we go, look at this. Oh, it's a continuous moving ride system. Oh, wow. Well, talk about awesome throughput. Literally, it just keeps moving all the time. Continuous. It's a bit like Buzz Lightyear at the Disney parks. And it also spins into the scenes as well, which is cool. So you got like the little lever that turns around. There you go. Oh, really nice. You can tell this park already is built for capacity, which is great to see. So many rides packed into it. Whee! Well, we just had our ride down the temple. I've got to say, it was a very short ride, wasn't it, that one, Charlotte?
It wasn't very long at all.
And I'll tell you what was even shorter, the POV.
Yeah,
Can't even film on the dark rides.
No, I know, which is crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. But there you go. Welcome back. You got to think it's such a difference, kind of the experience that you get. You know, when you go to like somewhere like Farup, you know, where they'll do anything for you, and like you come somewhere like this, it's like no, like nothing. Not even on a dark ride. It's crazy. But welcome to Miniland Entertainment, everybody. But anyway, it's great to be here at this park. I've got to say, already I'm probably thinking this is my favourite Legoland park from the look and feel of it. Yeah, it's very nice. It really is. Unfortunately, Polar X-plorer, which is the big zero just there, is closed at the moment. Really nice and honest though to us. When we spoke with the lady just at the entrance, she was lovely. She said, yeah, it's just a little bit too cold. Hopefully later on it'll be open. It's 5 degrees right now, but by 1 o'clock it's going to be 10. So yeah, I think it's going to be open later on that.
I think it was too cold for it at the moment.
It's quite funny though, isn't it? An ice-themed ride. Oh, look at this. The Lego Movie World, so here we go. Now, this was actually going to be coming to Legoland Windsor. However, we got Mythica. So, to be honest, I think Mythica works really nice for Legoland Windsor. But this is nice too.
So colourful.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the 2 drop towers, of course, back in Windsor there. The Fire and Ice Freefall. Here, the Unikitty's Disco Drop. So it's the same ride hardware. But yeah, literally, you've got the addition of another ride at the bottom that we'll talk about after. Emmett's Flying Adventure, Masters of Flight, which is a flying theatre, 5-minute wait. So literally, this is what we was going to get in Windsor. But I'm quite glad we got Mythica, to be honest. I think the theming works more for the older target audience. Yeah, it's a flying theatre. Hopefully they'll let me film in the queue line for this one. You never know. Oh, there you go. It's so quiet though. It was busy at the entrance, but I think that's the key. Come to the back. Get to the back. Like, we're 15 minutes in, we're on our 3rd attraction. And once again...
It's with the app. If you download the app, you can put all your planning for the day and tick off the attractions once you've done them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Quite good.
Everything is awesome at Legoland, apart from on-ride filming. We'll see you afterwards. So we've just come off Masters of Flight, and yeah, the Flying Theatre is exactly the same as Legoland Florida, but if you do check out that vlog, I was actually allowed to film there, so yeah, check that out and you'll see the on-ride footage. But what do you think to that, Charlotte?
I don't know, the video was a bit mixed match, like some of the graphics on there wasn't that good, like when we went into the sea and stuff, the graphics was not that great.
Yeah, I think for kids it's still a great Flying Theatre experience, however, yeah, I think the fact it's got narration throughout the whole thing as well, obviously it was in Danish, but that's fine, we're in Denmark, I expect that. But in general, even on the one in Florida, you know, the narration on a Flying Theatre doesn't work for me. Let the video and the audio tell the story. We definitely got the better end of the deal with Mythica.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's still a great Flying Theatre experience, and this area is great. So obviously the Brojump Flying Theatre is located in the large show building there. And yeah, you've got all the play area, the really nice facades around here. It's great, like the theming of this park. And like I say, some of the other areas that we walked through to get down here to the back were great. So yeah, I can't wait to show you those. This is something that we don't have though in Mythica. Look at this, great ride. So this is Apocalypseburg Sky Battle. I like the name, Apocalypseburg. So yeah, of course, this is one of the sky rollers where you spin round, and yeah, you can try and get yourself some inversions on there, spin all the way around, which is quite interesting. There we go. Oh, they're nearly going for it in the blue one just there. Quite a nice, unique ride. Again, some good bits of theming around here as well, which is really good to see. Here we go then, look at the castle. Very different to that of Windsor. And that it doesn't look like the play set, it's got a more of a darker vibe about it. Now I think this is where we can find the Dragen, which is actually a Mack Rides power coaster. Like, how different's that though? Yeah, it's a Mack Power Coaster opened here in 1997. Here we go. Dragen, 10-minute wait, not too bad for our second coaster. Yeah, look at this, all the castle. It seems like, from what we've seen so far from this park, it's aimed at a slightly older age group. Would you agree, Charlotte?
Yeah, I'd say so. We like the ride.
Yeah, some bigger rides that they've got here, especially with Polar X-plorer. I know we've not been on it yet, but just some bigger rides, you know. Oh, he's nice, isn't he, up there? I don't know if we're going to be able to get any off-ride footage of this one. I definitely won't be on-ride, but hopefully we can get some off-ride shots of it somewhere. But I think it's very hidden. Is it going to have the dark ride scene? Is it all indoors? I really don't know. That's the mystery of coming to a park for the first time, I guess. I love this station. There's some amazing Lego models throughout the queue line as well. Like the ghost just down here, he lights up, and a little dragon on there. We only waited about 5 minutes there for our ride on the Dragon. That for me is definitely the best of all the Dragon coasters.
It was really good, like the first bit, the little dark ride scene, the set pieces was on such a bigger scale, it was really good.
Yeah, so it was a similar style to Windsor's Dragon with the set pieces, but they were much bigger, weren't they?
It was on a bigger scale and there was a few extras in there as well.
It was fantastic, some of the rooms were huge, and then of course out onto the coaster itself, which you can see behind us. And yeah, the coaster's quite short, however, it was good fun.
It was good fun, it's just a little bit short.
You got all the rocks at the back, there's a waterfall on there as well, which is nice. And what really makes this a unique powered coaster is that it can actually run 2 trains. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to run the one train with it being powered, but no, it's got like a block section before it comes to the outdoor
scene.
scene.
It's got like a wall, hasn't it, so you can see the other train.
The operator can obviously watch that and make sure it's safe.
That's really good.
Fascinating. I've not known another Mack powered coaster what can run 2 trains before, so no, I really enjoyed that. It was good fun. Oh, here we go. It's time for Vikings River Splash, and I tell you what, this was a bit of an upgrade from Windsor. This is an Intamin Rapids ride that opened in 2006, and look at this, it's got a big drop on it.
Brilliant.
The thing is, it's freezing cold as well, Charlotte.
It's absolutely freezing.
It's our first time in Billund though. We've got to give it a go, haven't we? How are you feeling?
It's horrible.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show you reactions on ride, but when we come off, we'll just see a dripping wet Charlotte. How about that, viewers?
Unbelievable.
I think it's nice and quiet though, to be honest, but look at the drop on this. Let's go and ride Viking River Splash. Oh, so we've just done our ride there on Vikings River Splash. Here comes Charlotte. You look a little bit wet there.
It's in the wrong place.
You look like you've had a nice little weenie pants there. Oh no. I tell you what though, that's a good rapids, isn't it?
I wouldn't say good rapid, Sean.
It had 2 drops on it as well.
Exactly, it's not good.
Yeah, so obviously you got this first section of the ride just here that you can see. We thought it just went round here and then round to the vertical lift. But no, you go up that lift, it's got a section round the back with a mini drop. And then of course you get onto the super fast, and I imagine very advanced for its time in 2006, vertical lift hill, and then down the drop. And yeah, it all depends really with the drop, where you sat. And Charlotte got the main part of that, I think, didn't you? Spin round, shows you back. Oh, it's got a lovely wet back. There is a log flume here as well. You're gonna sit in a canoe. You're sitting in a canoe later. Yeah, very nice ride that was, I enjoyed it. Much better than the ride in Windsor. I love this park. We're in the Wild West area now. You got Flying Eagle just over there, 40-minute wait. That's why we always go to the back of these parks first, you know. But the fact that Polar X-plorer is not open, a lot of people have probably head on to this little zero coaster first as well. Yeah, we'll definitely get that in later on. Just over here, we've got another water ride, the Lego Canoe. Doesn't look too busy. Has got all this kettle pen queue down here, but it's not full yet. So I think we'll have a ride on here. And you actually sit in a canoe, which is awesome. Like, look at this, Charlotte. Like, it looks good, doesn't it? Oh, it's lovely. There you go, water ride.
No, the boat's lovely.
Nice this is. What's the advertised wait? 10 minutes. So we can do that, Lego Canoe. It's going to be warming up, you see, this afternoon. So we thought, let's get these in now. There is actually a splash battle at this park as well, but don't think I'll be giving that a go. We'll get some footage of it though. This is giving me real Disneyland, Frontierland vibes in here. And all the staff members are also wearing themed costumes for the areas, which really makes it. I am loving this park so far, I really am. And it feels like it's definitely catered for the older teenagers here as well, instead of just young kids, which is really important and something that Windsor definitely needs to work on. Well, we just did that right there on the Lego Canoe, and I've got to say that was my favourite ride so far. The theming on there was brilliant.
There was loads of like animals made out of Lego.
Yeah, it's only a one-drop special. However, it starts off with a tiny dark ride scene where you got some nice bats, and then you go through all the rocks, and yeah, you got loads of different Lego animals, haven't you?
But the drop, I'm so.
Yeah, we didn't get quite wet on the drop. The boat was supposed to have got drainage in, but ours wasn't working properly.
Was full.
So yeah, the boat was full at the bottom. However, I really enjoyed it. A really good soundtrack throughout as well. Very immersive ride that.
It was actually.
I'm loving this part though, and there's so much to get in. We've done loads of major rides, but there's still so many to go.
There's loads of rides.
Anyway, it's nearly lunchtime now, so we're going to have a nice fish and chips, aren't we? Around this corner, let's go and check it out. Oh, here we go then, sun's coming out now, and yeah, we're here in the pirate themed area. Fish and chips, here we go. And Charlotte's got something very special, haven't you, here at Legoland?
I went for the Lego farm.
There they are, so they're an upgrade. There you go, they're shaped like Lego bricks, look at them. Thanks, Charlotte. And yeah, we've got the nice fish and chips, look at that. This was £7.78, not as a meal though, because we've got my own drink. However, I thought, save a bit of money, we'll go to the supermarket, get a big water. It's fizzy water. Oh, I'm not a big fan of fizzy water, but here we go. Got nice fish there, like 3 fish fingers. But yeah, going to tuck into them. Lovely, and then we'll get on some more rides. There's a nice little pirate boat ride around here. Well, that has got to be one of the nicest theme park meals I've ever had. Like, that fish and chips was absolutely delicious. It really was. Sun's coming out now. And yeah, look at this. We've got the nice little pirate boat ride. Surely I'm going to be able to take you along on this one. Oh, there we go. She's doing a POV on the phone there. So yeah, we're going to have a nice ride on here. I've not seen any POVs of this. Don't know what it's like. I think we're going round the back and into some of the scenes. So yeah, let's go and check it out. Seems like we just load ourselves onto the boat ride. There's literally no member of staff here on the platform. There we go, just load yourself on. Oh, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Very different. Nice chilled out vibes in the sunshine on our last day in Denmark. Very peaceful around here. It'd be nice with a little bit more audio. Oh, there we go. I've got a Lego set at home from when I was a kid that looks like this. It's like a brown bridge that crosses over. Looks like we've got a little dark ride scene around here as well. Welcome to Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. enjoyed that dark ride scene. And there's me having a nice shower in my hotel after a busy day at a theme park. That was great, that was. Really nice. You enjoyed that, Charlotte?
I really enjoyed that. It was good, wasn't it?
Loads to see.
Yeah, so much going on. A lot of movement as well, which is good.
Yeah, like I like it when all the Lego models are moving. I wonder if we've got a member of staff yet around here or not. Couldn't believe that, we're just loading ourselves. There is somebody over there, but there's nobody at the boats. Look at that. That's crazy. A bit different to check, you're secure, that we get back in Windsor. Welcome to the Old West here in Billund. This area of the park is very nice, completely different to anything that we've got back in Windsor. And yeah, like I love it, a proper old school Wild West area. Like you got the American flag there in the middle, little carousel in the middle there for kids as well. That's really nice positioning, isn't it? What do you think to this?
It's lovely, isn't it?
What a great area.
The buildings are great.
Yeah, it kind of gives me Disneyland vibes, of course, any of the Disney parks, of course, with Frontierland. And yeah, also as well, kind of Portaventura vibes in a way as well. Didn't think I'd ever say that in a Lego park, but yeah, this is very nice around here. Lots of different shops and restaurants around here as well. Looks like the food at this park. We've got lots of options, which is good to see. There's the monorail just over there as well. Can't wait for a ride on there later. Love a good monorail. But yeah, look at this theming. Very nice. The saloon just off to the left. Yeah, the saloon restaurant. It's like a table service restaurant that they've got there. Very nice. Yeah, lots of great options. We're heading to an attraction now that opened back in 2014, and this has really fascinated me ever since it opened. It's in this big building just off to the left here. It's Ghost, the haunted house, and I'll talk more about it when we get around the corner and see the facade. Now obviously at Legoland Windsor, we've got the Haunted House Monster Party, which is a Vekoma Madhouse with the Haunted House theme. This, when it opened, fascinated me, and I can't wait to ride it because it's actually got 4 ABC drop towers in a square. This is basically set up just like the former attraction at Alton Towers, Nemesis Subterra. The exact same sort of setup, and also the building is themed even around the back as well. Not a big black warehouse. No, it's all nicely themed, which is fantastic. But here we go. I'm looking forward to this. It looks busy, but I cannot wait for it. It's one of my big bucket list rides at this park. Well, it says 10 minutes on the cue board. What do you think, Charlotte? Is it going to be?
I'm going to say half an hour.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't mind. It takes as long as it takes. For Ghost, the haunted house. Yeah, the facade on this is great, and you can kind of see where they got the inspiration for when they built Monster Party in Windsor. But yeah, 4 drop towers. And like we said throughout the video, this park really does cater more for the older age group, which is really good to see. I mean, we also know they've got robo-arms here as well.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah, like they've got, you know, some more bigger thrill rides, which is fantastic. Here we go, really cannot wait for this. Heading to old Pete's house, old Stinky Pete. Oh, look at this in here. Great theme here, all the books. Wow. This is amazing. I love the little Lego ghost. And upstairs we go. I wonder why we're going upstairs. Oh, this is amazing. The staircase. This is awesome. I love this queue line. It's really giving me kind of Mystery Castle vibes, to be honest. Phantasialand. Very creepy. Right, we'll see you when we come off.
Tonight with a tiny ghost, strange things will happen.
This is so cool.
Wenn ihr auf die Fenster leuchtet, denn geheimnisvolle Dinge geschehen. I'm just staring my corner full of goodies.
Do you want the scientist to hear you? Beast!
Into the labyrinth just here. It's always a mystery of coming to places for the first time. Not knowing what to expect. Downstairs we go now, here in the haunted house. go then. Here's a video of the experience. So it shows you with the lights on just there. Give you an idea on the drop tower, just so it doesn't take anybody by surprise. Here we go.
Ihr seid jetzt im Labor des Professors. Der Professor selbst ist
This
leider...
really gives Mystery Castle vibes. Honestly, I cannot wait for this. I'd never seen the labyrinth upstairs before in videos. That took me by surprise. But here we go. It's time to ride the drop tower. And we'll see you when we come off. This is amazing. Proper Mystery Castle vibes. Well, we did only wait 10 minutes there for our ride on Ghost the Haunted House. And I've got to say, the interior queue line with that is amazing, isn't it?
The queue line was excellent. There was so many interactives and so much to look at, but I feel like the ride sort of let it down for me.
You think so? See, I thought we're at a Legoland park.
I know,
It was really good.
wasn't as much force I thought there was going to be.
I think it was a perfect fit for the park. In fact, with the ride system, I thought it was 4 towers, but no, it's 2 towers, but each one's got 2 rows. So I got to get a bit confused there. I thought it was the 4, but I do remember when it opened thinking, oh, it's very similar to Subterra style. But yeah, nowhere near as forceful as like the drop towers that you get in the dungeons. But a great family ride for this park.
Good family ride.
Yeah, I loved it. It really gives you Mystery Castle vibes.
It does, yeah.
Like a family Mystery Castle. The fact you've got like the scientist little show at the bottom, and then takes you up, and then does a couple of small drops before one big drop from the top. Some good audio, not loads of effects in there. I think some of the effects weren't working from videos I saw a few years back, but it was great family fun, And I loved the queue line in there as well. So much to see. Really was. What we got next then, Charlotte?
We're on the Flying Eagle.
Flying Eagle. So we've got 2 coasters left to ride. Polar X-plorer is still not opened yet. Fingers crossed, we've still got 4 hours to go. But yeah, it's warmed up now, so hopefully it'll open. But we're going to go and do the other Zero first. I don't know why this Zero can open and the other one can't.
Not too sure.
Same manufacturer. But yeah, we'll go and give it a go. Here it is then. So it's still in this Old West themed area. 35-minute wait for the Flying Eagle. And yeah, you got all the rocks over there with the waterfalls on. Very nicely themed rides here at this park. Got some nice music as well. And here it comes. Right, we'll see you when we come off. Well, that was a really good coaster. 35-minute wait, and there was an awesome S-bend on that.
That was really good. It was proper floaty.
Yeah, 2-lap special as well on there, which doesn't help the queue, but you know what? You get 2 laps round, which is good.
I really like that.
Bit of the old extra tour, as they say out here, which is awesome. Yeah, everyone gets 2 laps. Great ride, opening 2018, that Zero Force. So yeah, it's quite a new coaster. It's got really good theming around here as well. Yeah, some Lego raccoons, you got the big waterfalls. It was a really good coaster, that was. I was just reading on the old roller coaster database. Oh, I wouldn't survive without that. This was kind of refurbished, this western area, for the park's 50th anniversary, and that's when they put this in. But yeah, that was really good. And the even better news is, Polar X-plorer is now open.
So going down there?
Yeah, it said 20-minute wait on the app. I'm thinking it's probably going to be busier by the time we get there, but still, it's our 4th and final coaster we need to get. And this is the big one. It's the signature ride at this park that opened in 2012. So yeah, we're going to head down there and we'll go and get it. But yeah, Flying Eagle, brilliant that was. Well, of course, we've done a good variety of parks whilst we've been on this trip to Denmark, and all of them have had really late opening hours, haven't they, Charlotte?
Yeah, but not Legoland.
Literally, you know, typical Merlin opening hours.
It's so poor. Like, look how busy it is.
Yeah.
This park's shutting at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, well, the park's 6, but ride closes 5.
Embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. When it's this busy, I mean, I know we're used to it with Merlin's early closes, but what thing is, they can make so much more money. Like, everybody here will buy dinner at the park. We would too, wouldn't we?
We would, yeah.
But instead, we'll be eating outside the park, you know. But yeah, they should definitely be open later. I mean, look at this. The park is rammed, and yes, we're doing really well. In fact, I think this is our 10th ride we're doing next. It's nearly 2 o'clock, which is pretty good going. However, we have kind of rushed about to get things in, haven't we?
We're about to get some.
And we was right at the front of the turnstile queue this morning. But yeah, it should definitely be open later. It's a beautiful park, this is, just so people can kind of take it all in a bit more and enjoy it and have more rides on the rapids over there. Here we go then, right at the back of the park. Welcome to Polar Land, and look at this coaster. Not even been on it yet, but I can already tell that we need something like this back in Windsor. A nice high throughput, bigger coaster, still for families, but look at this, it's got a 62-foot tall lift hill. And also this ride features a 16-foot tall vertical drop track. That's right folks, at Legoland Park, it's got a 13 style drop. However, this is a zero coaster. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, opening 2012. Cannot wait for this. I believe it's actually got real penguins as well, like at the exit, or at least part of the experience. How nice does this look though? The theming's great. It says 20 minutes on the board. However, I think it's going to be a little bit longer than that. Shame it's got a big Cal BenQ line out the front, but you know what? It's open. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, the theming around the area, very nice. Well, I've been waiting for 35 minutes so far for Polar X-plorer. I like the little theming out here with the minifigure. And here we go.
What's he holding there?
He's got it's a milk bar, I don't know, a walkie-talkie or something. Not too sure. Little polar bears here. And yeah, we've just got to go around this way. About probably 50 minutes in total, I reckon, Charlotte.
It's a long queue.
Oh yeah, maybe a little bit more than that. We'll see. We've got to go around this bit. It's a slow mover. I think it's on 2 trains though. But we will see when we come off Polar X-plorer. So you just see some off-ride footage there from Polar X-plorer. I've got to say, that is a brilliant family coaster to have at a Legoland Park. It's been open 10 years. I've always wanted to try it and see what it's like. But it was really good fun.
The coaster was really good and really smooth, but I feel like when we went into the drop section, it sort of let it down a bit because it looked a bit run down in there.
It did indeed. You could really tell that it was 10 years
like
old,
the
that ride.
screen wasn't working. It was just like a blue screen. It was just like being in like a building.
It was like an unthemed warehouse. I think, you know, it needs the whole indoor section of that working out.
Theming in there.
I tell you what, the drop track was really forceful. It's much more forceful than 13 on there.
Yeah, but then you
really
sort
got
of
a
just
kick.
come out and then it's just back into the station.
Yeah, it's very slow after that, isn't it? You drop off the drop track and then head round forwards and to the penguins that you see at the end, which is a real nice feature. It'd be better if it was a bit faster.
I think so, yeah.
You know, I think overall as a package, 13 is a better ride.
I agree.
However, for a Legoland Park,
It's
I thought that
a
was
great ride
great.
for this park.
I would love to see Legoland Windsor get something like this, or maybe something like 13 instead, you know,
Definitely,
with the drop track. It'd be perfect, it really would. But to be honest, it is only on one train, but they're getting it out quick. Why is it on one? I'm not too sure, but you know, they need to be getting the trains out, you know, the best they can do on there, which they are, but it really needs to be on two. This is a busy park today, isn't it?
So busy.
It's 3:15. I'm going to show you another ride now. I don't think we're going to have time to do it because we've still got loads of the other park to see. We've not seen Miniland yet. There's an observation tower, monorail, and lots of other bits, Ninjago, loads of other rides. But yeah, we'll just show you something really interesting that they've got inside this big building that's also down here in Polar Land. And just to say again, the theming around this ride is great with all the rock work, the snow up there as well. And yeah, the drop track's kind of built into that section. But yeah, it was really good. I've always been fascinated by this ride, especially seeing a 62-foot tall coaster in a Legoland Park. I've always wanted to see it. But yes, this is really interesting because the biggest thrill ride at the park is inside here. Here we go, spectators. Let's go and have a look at this. Here we go then, welcome to Ice Pilot School, a set of 5 robotic arms inside this beautiful building. Like, how awesome is that with all the lighting? It's very futuristic in here. So yeah, on this attraction, literally, you can just kind of decide on how intense you want your ride to be. You've got various different settings, and yeah, you got all these different robo arms. Now, you got double-seater robo arms to help with the capacity, and yeah, there is 5 of them. This one's not in action on the left. However, yeah, here's a great view of them. I mean, it is pretty awesome. The cycle looks really short, and the queue is really big as well. So unless we get a chance later on, probably not going to give these a go. I mean, that's it, literally, you know, the cycle's coming to an end. You know, I would love to give these a try, but you've got to think, I've done a few robo arms now, and yeah, we've got so much else to get in. There's only just over 90 minutes left of the day, and yeah, that's literally what you're queuing for, a very short cycle. We've got one of these back in the UK, Western Supermare Pier, which is really good, and yeah, you get a much longer cycle on that, so I definitely recommend it. And if I hadn't done one before, I'd definitely be in the queue for this, but the fact we've got limited time, the park's not really open long enough, it's something that I'll do at some point in the future, or maybe right at the end of the day if we get a chance, but it's not looking likely, unfortunately. Short cycle, but I guess they've kind of got to do that.
I suppose it's really short.
Yeah, throughput wise. Yeah, great in here though, really nice. Back outside then now, and you've also got the penguin exhibit just here as well. So obviously on Polar X-plorer, you can see them from on the ride through the glass on the left, and yeah, this is a look into the same exhibit from just here. Another LEGOLAND classic down at this end of the park is the Fire Academy, Fire Brigade just here. So it's an interactive ride where literally you've got the fire truck, you have to pump it all the way across, and then you have to put out the fire at the end. You got to pump it up, whee! Oh, Polar X-plorer, what a great ride. Really enjoyed getting on there, finally. 10 years late. Here's another LEGOLAND classic for you then. Basically, you've got the best of all LEGOLAND parks here, and some really unique parts as well. Yeah, this is in the Adventureland jungle themed area. There we go, Jungle Racer. So obviously you've got this in Lego Mythica back home in Windsor. Very nice themed area. It's right opposite the castle where the Dragon coaster is. You've also got this nice show venue here as well. And yeah, they actually have a stunt show. It's not started yet for the 2022 season, but I think it runs over summer. But yeah, again, it's good to see more entertainment in the parks. And I'm sure we'll catch it at some point in the future. Nice venue though, outdoor amphitheatre style. Oh, I love the themed areas in this park. All the buildings and the Lego models. Yeah, there is actually a splash battle here. Doesn't seem like it's operating. Like when we had our fish and chips, didn't see it, did we?
We didn't, no, can't even see like the boats or anything.
No, I'm not too sure. I think the station's around that corner somewhere. But yeah, it's not open, maybe just because it's a really cold day. Loads of rides at this park. There you go, you got the little pull yourself up drop tower here. Good fun they are actually. But yeah, not got time to go on it because yeah, park's going to be shutting soon.
No time to get on it because park shuts at 5 o'clock.
Well, we just said as well, didn't we, about food actually?
Yeah, it's like there's massive queues for food and there's only one person operating the stand.
Yeah.
It's this busy, what's going on?
Yeah, I really just feel like, you know, from food and staffing, you know, they just need to up the game. Come on, Merlin, like let's see you up in your game. Like we're seeing it a bit more now back in the UK, but this really makes you realise how people struggle when they come over to Alton Towers for the first time and it shuts early. Yeah, it is a big rush.
Oh, come on, we've got to run now.
I know, literally. Yeah, you got the little drop tower. There used to be one of them in Windsor. How far is she going to run for? Oh, she's still going. Used to be one of them in Windsor actually, but it got removed. I recognise this though. I don't think they've got the spinning spider here because you got the Pirate Barrels ride, but you still got the big spider, little animatronic here made of Lego. You got the frog hoppers just off to the left here. There's not one, not two, but 3 frog hoppers, and here comes the train. Wow, it's a big park this is. There's so many rides. I would say it's a 2-day park, especially when you've got the earlier opening hours. We're heading down towards the monorail next, because we've got the monorail to get on. So many rides, like loads of attractions here in this park. We have Miniland down here. You got the Lego Safari that runs down this side. That's really cool. All the flamingos and animals around. Giraffes over there at the back. Very nice round here. It's a lovely park. And yeah, what I really like here is the boating school. as it's known in Windsor. I'm not too sure on its name here, we haven't walked past it yet, but it goes around Miniland. Like, how awesome's that? Like, this is amazing how it takes you around Miniland. Oh, she's coming down with that big hoop. What's she doing? What's going on? Yeah. They lost someone in the water maybe to get something out. Yeah, this is really well done. To be honest, it looks brand new. This does. I don't know if it's a new attraction or not, but it looks brand new. The trough and everything, unless it's just been refurbished heavily, but I'm not too sure. All the models and everything look really fresh. Yeah, all the pathways and everything. I'd say this has been done for 2022 round here. Now, I always say on any visit to Legoland that Miniland is the heart of the park, and we're here in Billund at the original park.
Aww.
I'm going to say the same again. This is absolutely beautiful, and of course when this place opened in the 60s, it really set a benchmark to create more Legoland parks around the world, and all of them of course have got the similarities, but they're also different too. This is the original, Charlotte.
Oh, this is cute.
This is where it all started, here in Miniland Billund. This is amazing round here. There's so much movement as well. The windmills, the trains running round, and the best thing is you can get an aerial view from the observation tower just over there. You got the Legoland Hotel over at the back as well. The Castle Hotel's round to the left just there. Oh, this is amazing. And yeah, we're gonna have a ride on the monorail next, just over in that direction. So yeah, we'll go and check that out. But look at Miniland here in Denmark. Oh, this is amazing. Cheeky 5-minute wait now for the monorail, and look at this. I love my transport rides. Cannot wait for this. It's going to take us on a tour over this side of the park, and yeah, you get on at the station just by Miniland. Oh, here we go. It's nice. It's like a single rail, isn't it? Sit in a line like this. Oh, look at these views. It's going to be absolutely lovely. Going to give you a bit of onboard commentary now. So down the bottom there, you got the driving school, which is very nice. And off to the left, the Legoland Hotel. We've not even seen this part of the park yet. It's a big place. Obviously, we came through the Wild West area earlier on. This joins up down here. This is the heart of the park for me. It's very nice round here. And the hotel and the monorail really kind of set it off nicely. The only major ride that we've not done is just off to the right, and that's Ninjago, which I'm assuming is the same as the other versions of the ride around the world. So again, it's not a priority, but if we get a chance, we'll definitely give it a go. We'll see. Want to get on the observation tower and the railway first. Yeah, Ninjago, just off to the right there. We've also got the Lego Studio, which I think is a 4D cinema over there, the Burger Kitchen down the bottom. Oh, this really is where the park comes alive. It's so colourful. Like that shot just there, there's so much colour. And the hotel at the back really sets it off. There's a look at Atlantis. Now I believe it's just the Sea Life walkthrough and not the actual ride itself. So yeah, I'm sure we'll have a chance to walk through there, or at least I hope so. Time is limited. Oh, it's lovely this is. At least I can film on here. I was getting worried that I wasn't going to be able to film on absolutely anything, but yeah, we're alright. There's a few rides you can film on here at this park, just not many. Driving school sponsored by Renault down there.
No, you can actually fill your little car up. Look at the little.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, there's the hotel rooms. Literally the rooms look through into the park. Oh, that's amazing. I bet they're quite expensive to stay in those ones. Looking straight into the park in Miniland. Oh, that is on-site accommodation to the next level. Great to see. We saw that at Farrup as well. Miniland off to the right. And back in. It's not a huge monorail ride, but it's very nice. Just one stop where you get on and get off. It's an observation ride, not really transport taking you between areas, even though I call it a transport ride. But yeah, let's go and check out some awesome views over Miniland from the observation tower. Oh, all these buildings down here, very nice. Seems like they've been replacing a lot of the models actually as well. Something that they've been doing in Windsor now.
That cruise ship.
Yeah, the cruise ship's massive. Yeah, we've got the observation tower. I think we're going to wait a little bit longer for this one because I don't think you can fit many in it, but I feel like it's just got to be done, especially with it being unique here to to Billund, and we'll get a great overview of the park from up there as well. But yeah, a lot of these models look brand new. All the train tracks have been replaced, you can tell. It's in a very good state. Best part of the park around here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it here at Billund. Everything looks really fresh, other than Polar X-plorer, really. 25 minutes, I feel like it's just got to be done for the views, to be honest. It's got to be done. I wouldn't normally wait that long for an observation tower, but I think it's going to be worth it, especially looking over the park and over Miniland here. Well, really good operations on here. Only waited 10 minutes there, only a couple of cycles and we're on. So there's a look back down towards the main entrance here at LEGOLAND Billund. There's not black lines, by the way, on my camera screen. It's on the windows just here. But there's the hotels. And you can see LEGOLAND just over there. So obviously that was the first vlog of the trip. Just check that out if you've not seen it. But yeah, the Castle Hotel and this LEGOLAND Hotel just here. Oh, what a great view over the park. And that is LEGO HQ. Just over the back there, give you a bit of a zoom in. There we go, that building right there. That's LEGO HQ. And you had a great view across the park. Oh, look at Miniland down there. That is amazing. And of course, Billund Airport just over there as well. Literally, it shows how close we are to the airport. Really nice. You can literally walk in about 25 minutes from the airport terminal to the park if you didn't want to hire a car or anything like that. Really gives you a good idea on the whole kind of size of this area and how it's dominated by LEGOLAND, which is amazing really. You know, the home of LEGO here in Billund. There's actually a little water slide over there, a little swimming pool. Interesting. Yeah, look at the big LEGO HQ over there. It's massive, isn't it? Looks like quite a bit of expansion room there as well, maybe for the park. Out the back of Ninjago. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, awesome views there from on board the LEGO Top Observation Tower all across Billund, which was absolutely awesome. Straight over then, and we've walked onto the train ride just here. So yeah, I'll put in some footage from on here for you all. LEGO Safari there off to the left. Like 5-minute wait now for the haunted house. So you can see how busy the park is. The good thing is with here, we've got that many attractions and some of them are really good high capacity as well, which is great. So yeah, it means that the queues don't get as big. That's an amazing view there. What a vista point. Wow. That shot doesn't summarise LEGOLAND Billund for you. I don't know what will. It's so vibrant, this area of the park. Wonderful. This is definitely my favourite themed area. But the whole park is lovely, it really is. Enjoying your ride on the train?
Lovely, it's a bit squeaky.
It is squeaky, it's a classic, one of the park originals, I'd imagine this. Very nice. Well, we've just had a nice ride round on the train, and here's Little in Lego form.
Brilliant.
Oh, I like that. I don't mind them bringing in the sponsorships into Miniland. That's really cool. It's Little, everybody. It's gorgeous down here, it really is. And come on, Merlin, we know that you can do it now. Let's have some of these bad boys back at Alton Towers. That's it, permanent lighting going in just here. As you can see, they've redone all the pathway here, all the trees. It's lovely, and yeah, this is down by the hotel. Right, we're off for a walk through Atlantis now. I don't think it's the ride, I literally think it is a walkthrough. But yeah, we'll go and see what it's like.
Is it his first journey? Oh, ist das seine erste Fahrt? Oh. Hi, hi.
Oh, I'm not too sure what's just happened there. Wow, we just literally sat there for, what, 3 minutes?
What is going on?
It was supposed to be like a simulated submarine ride, but it wasn't like a moving floor or anything.
I just sat there, watched the screen, and the doors opened, and the man was like, you can see the fish now.
I can see the idea is to kind of stagger people coming into the Sea Life Centre here, but yeah, I think it'd be better just literally batching people every 10, 15
Everyone's just going through
seconds.
the doors all together.
Yeah, a bit weird that was. Right, let's have a look at the fish. There we go. So you got sub 76 just here. Some interactive buttons to press. Oh, this is great in here. You've got all the Lego models. So obviously in Windsor, Atlantis is a full dark ride, but here it is just the walkthrough. But yeah, this is nice, but they should have just not bothered with the kind of start of it. You know, sitting there pretending you're on a submarine with no movement or anything was just a bit weird. Oh, there he is. Got a nice button to press there, and you get this little effect at the back. That's it. No point pressing it again. You've already seen the big effect, Charlotte.
Press it again.
It's nicely themed in here. There's not loads of kind of aquarium tanks to look at. However, yeah, it's got some good bits of theming. Oh, he's just got his shorts on there, that minifigure. Yeah. What's he do? I thought he was going to pull his shorts down then for you. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't the best Atlantis. I think we got the better end of the deal back in Windsor with that one. I tell you what we haven't got back home though. This, how cool is this? Literally you stand on it, there you go, and make loads of different tunes. What a water feature, there you go, that's amazing that is. What you got here?
I bought a gummy burger.
One XL gummy burger, it's about £1.50, and we're going on Ninjago now. We've got time just to get it in before ride close. Yeah, this is really nice, you run along, there we go. Get a ball going. That's really good fun, that is. Oh, I love that. 5-minute wait for Lego Ninjago the ride. Nice area around here as well. Yeah, they all look very similar, but this one's a lot more low level with a bigger plaza. This is cool. There's actually a laser maze in the queue. Like, that's awesome. Yeah, quite like the queues outside with some great theming. Then you come inside, it's a walk on. Right, we'll see you after. Well, just come off Ninjago the ride, cheeky 5-minute wait there. 5 o'clock, that's it, queue lines are closed. You got an hour though until, yeah, the park shuts, but yeah, literally just enjoy Miniland, I guess. How was your ride on Ninjago?
Rubbish.
Charlotte is not a Ninjago fan, are you?
Honestly, it's terrible. I just can't get it going.
Oh, that's your own fault. The ride itself is good, I think.
It's pointless.
Oh, I think it's a nice interactive dark ride, that, to be honest. What are you doing down there? It's good for the families that it's aimed for. Yes, it's not a world-class dark ride, but it's certainly not as bad as Charlotte here makes out. Some good theming on there, projections. What is she doing? We're going to leave you there. See you at 6 o'clock. Some nice theming, projections on there. Identical ride system, identical theming to the ride in Windsor. And then we're going to have a look around Miniland now, and of course the gift shop before we wrap up our vlog here from LEGOLAND Billund. I've got to say, I love this part to bits, but it's closed way too early today. Look at all these crowds, like, it's crazy, it's mad. Closing the rides at 5 o'clock is crazy. You know, on a day like this, we're in the Easter holidays as well, it is heaving. And the thing is, everybody here, including ourselves, will be buying dinner in this park tonight. But we're going to be eating outside because, like, we don't need to. We'll do what we need to do and we'll eat outside. Like, it's crazy. Everybody here will be spending money on food if it was open for just another hour. Crazy. But yeah, Miniland is spectacular. You've got all these iconic buildings over here. We're over in the UAE, of course, the Burj Khalifa just there, into the top of that.
I like the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, yeah, that's not in Dubai. There you go, the Eiffel Tower. What I've noticed about this Miniland is that there's so much more audio all the way around, which is great. What's she doing on there? Oh, I see. It's to do with the lights on there, that's cool. This Miniland is probably the best I've ever seen, to be honest. Like, it's just so clean, fresh, detailed, everything about it. I mean, they're all amazing, but yeah, this one, I think it's all the trees around it as well that really make it. And the fact we're in Billund, where Lego was founded. Well, this Miniland is amazing. At some point in the future, on another visit, I'll have to do a full walk around up here because it's huge and there's so many little details to see. Obviously, with it being our first visit to the park, and yeah, it's a really long video, can't really go too in depth showing you loads in this video. However, in the future, we'll be back. Like, this won't be our only visit here. And this is the most iconic view. Looking out, the hotel in the background, the observation tower there as well, and all these people enjoying Miniland. Oh, it is wonderful. I've never seen a Miniland so busy. Like, look at this. I'm thinking, is there a reason why they have to close at this time? Like, it just seems really bizarre to me.
The structure. Also
Kennedy Space Center here as well, and of course head over to Adventure Shore, my second channel, where you can see a full vlog from there that I filmed a few weeks ago.
Open position shown here.
So here we have the airport.
Yeah, this is brilliant. So obviously the park's located right next door to Billund Airport. Here you go, Turkish Airlines down there. And yeah, the aircraft actually move along here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Miniature Wonderland. Did that a few years ago in Hamburg, Germany. However, there the planes actually take off and land. But yeah, this is really cool. Like, this is amazing. They should do Heathrow in Windsor. Yeah, that'd be nice, that would. This is awesome. Oh, Miniland is spectacular. I could spend hours, I could film a full video around here. And you know what, I might just do that on my next visit. Miniland was absolutely wonderful there. Loved walking around, seeing all the models, the trains going around, the airport, the music, oh, everything around there is absolutely epic. Just thought I'd show you inside this Lego shop because I've heard from many people that it's massive.
It's like
and yeah, this is crazy. Look at the size of this place. It literally is a supermarket. What is going on? Like, this is crazy. So the shop runs all the way down there, and it goes all the way down there as well. This place is absolutely massive. Look at it. Oh my God, it's crazy. Now, as much as the shop is awesome, unfortunately, they're not really selling merchandise that says Billund on. It's the generic kind of Legoland merch that you can get at all the parks, but there's a few unique bits, I think. But yeah, it's a shame, like, you can just pick these up back in Windsor. Well, I thought Windsor was crazy when it came to the shop. Honestly, the size of this place is crazy. What do you think?
What is going on?
I'm losing you, Charlotte. Like, oh, it's mad. I've never seen anything quite like it there in that shop. Honestly, it was a supermarket for Lego.
It was absolutely crazy.
Literally, everyone is lining up in there. They're making millions
A
in there.
lot of money is being spent in there.
It's crazy. Now, Charlotte's just done a bit of research on the old opening times, haven't you, as well?
I have. So the latest that the stay open is 8, but the latest that the ride stay open is 7.
So really, there's no excuse why it couldn't have been open a little bit later today.
It's so busy.
It's really busy in there. It should have definitely been open until a minimum of ride 6 o'clock today,
yeah.
if not a little bit later. It's one of the busiest parks I've been to where it's shut so early, to be honest.
so early.
But I tell you what though, I do love Legoland Billund.
It's so good.
It took me years to finally get here, and it's so easy to get here from the airport, literally walking distance. But you know what? We've finally been here. We've done it. We've got all the big rides in today. We haven't done really many flats, but we've got the big rides in, which has been good.
We've been rushing around.
We have been rushing about, and it has kind of took a little bit of the enjoyment away rushing about, but we still really enjoyed it.
Exactly, yeah.
It's been fab. Miniland is my favourite. The transportation rides, it's my favourite Legoland park I've ever been to.
It's brilliant.
And I assume it is you too.
Definitely.
Out of the two, obviously. There's so many great rides here. I'd love to spend more time enjoying the areas, but we'll come back at some point in the future and experience it. We got everything in, that's the main thing.
We did.
It's been an action-packed, bump-along vlog for you all. But we've got some on-ride POVs. I think it's a shame that we couldn't film on some of the bits.
Oh no.
But you know what? We've shown you the full experience that we have done at this park, and it really has been great. And of course, that does bring us to the end of the trip.
Oh no!
We've had an absolutely epic trip here in Denmark, and we've filmed lots of different vlogs. We started off literally just down the road at LEGOLAND, so check out that. And then we've been on a journey around.
We have, it's been brilliant.
Up
I've really enjoyed
Farup, Tivoli Gardens, Barken, and of course here in Billund. It really has been amazing. The home of Lego, what a park. Operations have been great though. It's shut too early, but ops have been good.
Operations have been really good.
But if you come in here, head to the back first, work your way forwards. Finally got on Polar as well, which was good. I'd say that was my favourite ride here.
I like the Flying Eagle.
Flying Eagle for Charlotte. But there we go. Thank you for joining us on this epic trip. We've actually just booked another trip for us in a few weeks' time. That's going to be coming up. We'll keep you in suspense for that one. But another abroad trip coming up very soon with the both of us. So stay tuned for that here on Theme Park Worldwide. As always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. And that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you back in the UK.